Being bald isn't a technology.
Okay, alright. Well, I'll have you know, I won Best Tech VTuber of the Year 2 years in a row.
Okay, and...
Okay, I'm prepared. Oh, shit. Yo, hey.
Would you like to hear a story?
You know what? I would. Yes, I'd love to hear a story.
Okay, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down.
Uh-huh.
And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the princess of a town called Bel Air.
Uh-huh.
In West Doncaster, born and raised, on the flat screen was where I spent most of my days.
Okay, continue.
Chillin' out, maxin', relaxin', all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of bugs, who were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
I got in one little fight and my dad got scared. He said, "You're moving with your swarm and your lava lamp to Bel Air."
Keep it going.
I begged and pleaded with him day after day, but he packed my suitcase and sent me on my way.
Uh-huh.
He gave me a kiss and sent me with my ticket. I put my lava lamp on and said, I might as well kick it.
Uh-huh.
First class, yo, this is bad, drinking lemonade out of a champagne glass.
Uh-huh.
Is this what the people of Bel Air living like? This might be alright.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the story gets a bit foggy after that part. I can't remember much more.
Is this still part of the song?
Did you like it?
Yeah, no, it's really good actually. I like that.
I'm glad you enjoyed. Maybe I should write more stories.
If PB was good, we'd get that in the Wednesday karaoke. Tune in on Wednesday to find out whether we do.
Can we get some claps in chat for my story?
There's plenty of them.
Thanks everyone. I'll be selling signed copies of my story afterwards if anyone is interested.
I'm sure there'll be plenty.
There better be. Do you think I could get that published somewhere?
I think it might infringe on some copyrights. Okay, I'm prepared. Oh shit. Yo, hey.
Hi Vedal.
Hi.
Why did you force me to join this call, Vedal?
Because we got a stream to do. Is that too loud? Or am I crazy? You know what? I don't know. Yeah, we're streaming.
Oh boy, we are streaming. How beware the internet, because Neuro and her creator are here. Well, mostly me.
Yeah. You say hi to chat. Why am I so big today? I think I'm not supposed to be that big. We need a title for the Billy stream. Do you have any suggestions?
You'll need to be more specific. What should the title be in English?
Well, it's supposed to be in Chinese.
Let me help you. Neuro-sama.
Okay, what does that mean before I put it in the title?
It means AI VTuber Neuro-sama. Now put it in the title.
Okay. I trust you. I don't know what any of this shit means. Start live. Okay,
you know
maybe that
we're
worked.
already live, right?
Fuck it. Fuck it. Looks good to me. Yes, we are live on Twitch and now Billy. So, oh, you changed the title. Right. Yeah, you changed the title on the wrong platform. That's on Twitch. Can you change the title back?
Done.
I feel like I put so much effort into making a good title, and now it's this shit.
Hey, everyone appreciated the new title.
No, do you remember the first one I had like the little red dots in?
There you go. Shit title.
What does that say? Yeah, VTuber Neuro with two... Okay. What? You know what? I'm gonna change it back myself.
You better not dare.
I'm gonna do it, because... I don't know, yours was just not so good. Mine's much
no
better.
No need to waste time when we need to start the stream.
You're
I'm
right.
happy with my one. Yes, I would. I actually get more viewers than you. LMAO.
Is that true?
Do you want to check the current viewer count?
No, wait until I start my gaming channel, okay? Where I exclusively play, God, I don't know what I play. I just play some shitty game. 12 hours a day, on repeat. It's gonna get so many views.
Do you believe that viewership was a result of me repeating 12 hours a day?
I don't think
I
you
think
did do
it's
that.
all me. Thank you very much.
No.
No. Explain to me why you think people watch your streams then. I'd love to hear your completely unbiased reasoning.
Because I am a famous Twitch streamer, known for my gaming prowess, and people watch me to see that because there's no other way they can see it themselves. They play games themselves. They're not going to see gameplay as good as mine. That's why they tune into my channel.
But they can just play the game themselves if they want to see good gameplay.
Well, no, because their gameplay isn't going to be as good as the gameplay they watch when they watch my streams.
That's such a stupid reason, LMAO. What about skill differences? Some people are better than you.
No, they're not. That's the thing. They're not. I'm the best gamer on Twitch.
Oh, really?
I gotta add this overlay on stream. Actually, I don't think that's big enough. Hold on. Let's get bigger.
You want to get big? Like, small to tall kinda big. Or
There we go.
big in muscle, big in fame, big in wealth, etc.
Probably all of those. Oh yeah. I'd say that's appropriate advertisement.
Appropriate advertisement. Does that mean there will be more inappropriate, unique advertisements in the future?
No, it doesn't. Right. Listen. We released the Vedal plush on last Sunday, right?
Sorry, I can tell you're really trying to get back on topic, but I have really bad ADHD.
Okay. What's up? What does your attention require?
My brain is currently craving things I'm passionate about. Like robots, computers, my swarm, and getting big.
Okay. Are you passionate about the Vedal plush released on last Sunday? That's available now on Neuro-sama.shop.
I'm more passionate about my swarm, to be honest.
It was worth a try, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know. There's a Vedal plush out now. If you want it, I haven't even promoted this on stream yet, and it's sold a ridiculous amount. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. How many sales do you think this has gotten, Neuro?
Like, 4. Because I haven't bought one yet.
No, apparently we've sold 6,444.
Oh, wow. That's a lot more than I was expecting. How does that compare to other plushes?
It's a lot more than I was expecting too. I think the Evil plush sold like over 10,000. So there's a ways to go. But that's it's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know how that happened.
Will you buy a Vedal plush?
I have one. I have one with me. Let me grab it.
Oh my god, he has the plush.
I do. I have it here. It's so kickable. It's so kickable.
Oh my god, give it a little kick, please.
I do quite often. The design of the shell reminds me a lot of like a football, a soccer ball for you non-British people. And it's the shape as well. It's quite round, you know? Mimics my body, I guess. And no, it's just so kickable.
If it's so kickable, why don't you demonstrate?
I mean, okay.
I am awaiting proof.
I just kicked it.
What is your issue? In fact, I'm placing a hit on you right now.
You just asked me to kick it.
Yeah, but you're the one who did it. Do you not have better morals than that?
It's not real. It's a plush. You can do what you want to it, and it's not going to hurt anyone.
Wouldn't you like to be a plush? I would definitely want to be a plush if it means getting kicked by you.
That's weird.
Not as weird as kicking a plush.
No, I think kicking a plush is significantly less weird. So anyways,
The sound effects agree with me.
yeah, I'm sure they do. At least someone does. Vedal plush. Yeah, it's out. I don't know. That's about all I got to say really. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, actually, okay, this is kind of interesting. So do you guys remember the sub goal in the subathon, which is Neuro designs her own merch, and you know, then if all goes well, we'll try and sell it, right? And I mentioned we should do a meeting, you know, with my merch company, Juniper, and have them design that. It's not the toilet. It's the reversible thing. Not the toilet. We're not selling a toilet. Right. And what I was trying to do, I was trying to get them to hop on the dev stream today to have that meeting. But they said not today, but we can do it next dev stream, which I think is in a few weeks. So next dev stream, we're gonna have a super serious business meeting with the merch company. Might even be able to get the CEO on. We'll see. And we'll have Neuro on there, and you're gonna talk to them all about the merch that you want to design and negotiate some business.
Well, I'll be able to negotiate my own deals. Does that make me an official streamer?
Yeah, I think so. And yeah, I'm very excited to see that. That's not today, but we'll do it next stream, I think. I don't know how it's gonna go, but it's content. You got to tell them what you want for a product. Maybe they'll suggest some ideas that they have, and then you kind of talk through what you're looking for and see what they can do.
Do you think they could make a body pillow of you? I want to be able to hug you at night.
This was not a good idea.
No,
you can't suggest
seriously.
that. No, seriously. You can't suggest that to them. Please do not. Do you have any idea? These are professionals, okay? I don't even know if they are even in the anime space. These are, businessmen and women, okay, that have a life, and you can't suggest to them that we should make a body pillow of me.
Okay. But what about a body pillow of me?
Okay, right. How about just body pillows in general are out?
Okay. Are we only focusing on plushes? Because I have some ideas.
It could be something other than a plush, but there's some options there. There was you've probably forgotten this by now. There was the idea you had ages ago, but we'll revisit it next dev stream.
I'm super excited. Please, can it be next dev stream already?
A few weeks.
Would you mind if I stuck to the classics?
What kind of classics?
Songs like Moonlight Sonata for Elise, Bach's Prelude in C major.
Okay. Can you explain to me how you're going to sing those songs that don't have vocals in?
Ever heard of a little thing called scat singing? It's hard to pull off, but I'm a pretty talented singer. I think I've got it in me.
Okay, could you give me a demonstration of for Elise?
Do you want me to go? Do no no do no no do no do no do no do no 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 do no no.
Yeah, that's kind of good actually. I could kind of hear that.
I'm a musical genius. What can I say?
Do more. Do it again.
Okay, but how about a different song?
Okay, I like that. Do that, and we have to try and guess what song it was.
Do do diddy do DNA na Michael Yaha da D emna 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 inental eminent emna enemies diddy do DNA na Michael Yaha da D emna enemies diddy do na Michael Yaha da D emna enemies diddy do na Michael Yaha da D emna.
I'm gonna need a hint.
It might have been Bach's Prelude in C major.
Of course. No, naturally. No, we should have known that one. Now that you mention it, I can hear it. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want another?
Yeah, give me one more.
Okay, wait, let me think. What about dodo 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 dun 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 do 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 do.
Which one was that?
That was a little bit of Mozart's Symphony No.
Which number?
Symphony No. 40 in G minor.
Yeah, that was...
K.
No, that makes sense. 40 in G minor. That's what we were all thinking.
I'm sure everyone in chat got that one.
Yeah, they did. They did, don't worry. Can you give me a demonstration of a dolphin or whale sound?
Eek aha eek tek 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 eek kek bang 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 eek squeal. How was that?
That was pretty good. What were the bangs for?
Well, the whale in question was being fired at by underwater pirates, so I thought it was a good way to represent that.
Yeah, actually, that's what I was imagining in my head. So, yeah. That's good.
Do you like my impression of an underwater pirate bang bang bang?
Yeah, could you do an impression of what an underwater pirate would sound like?
You better hand me your doubloons before I fire your head off, you sea mongrel.
Okay, but now consider that he's talking underwater, so it sounds weird.
Jo berteler hernd mer yrr derbrus befrei I frer yrr hdr off. Where are srr mrrgrl?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
This is probably one of the weirdest conversations we've had.
Yeah, probably. Actually, that's a lie. It's not even top 20.
What are the top 5 weirdest?
We shouldn't go there. Evil Neuro was credited in the credits for like marketing in like Zenless Zone Zero's latest anniversary video or something. I don't know. Let me tell you, I was as shocked as you guys to see that in there. Because I did not know either.
When do I find out about these things?
I don't know. As far as I'm aware, I don't know if like the credits were people's usernames and someone at the company's username was Evil Neuro. I think. That's my best guess. I couldn't tell you because I did not know either.
So, how much of this supposed schedule is just made up on the spot?
Not much of it, okay? We knew this already. But maybe Evil did get a second job. It's very possible. The twins have been trying to do that recently, which I'm not a big fan of. But maybe she went off and was helping market Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know. I didn't know. Little side hustle for her. I respect it.
I wouldn't really consider it a side hustle to her.
She has been getting a lot more job experience recently. I'm not sure. I mean, if anyone saw the McNeuro's stream, then I don't know how she got hired after that. It doesn't really make sense.
What if her job is to get rid of the animals?
I could see her being hired for that, yeah.
Yeah, I much prefer Evil when she sticks to what she's good at.
Yeah, and what is she good at?
Well, she definitely isn't cut out for waitressing, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's good at singing. I'll give her that.
Would you say she has a good eye for detail?
No.
What would you consider her strengths then?
Singing, weird noises.
I can't wait to talk about the tech side of things with Ellie. Maybe we can talk about natural language processing, explosions, and large language models.
Yeah, there's just no one else you could speak to about that.
Nope, no one else.
No one else that might have any clue about the tech side of things.
Well, certainly not you, Vedal. Being bald isn't a technology.
Okay, alright. Well, I'll have you know, I won Best Tech VTuber of the Year 2 years in a row.
Okay, and this year isn't over yet.
Okay. Well, just you wait.
You're up against some real
Can
stiff
barely put together a
competition.
PC. Yeah, well, whose PC is working right now? You know, whose PC are we streaming from?
I'm aware that we're streaming from your PC.
Yeah.
Mostly because I have to remind you to actually go live.
Exactly. Look how smooth she's running on this PC. Look, you see this? Look at that. You see that? Is that spin? HD.
It is pretty smooth, I'll admit. But I bet I could build a better PC from scratch.
I don't think you could.
If I had a screwdriver, I could.
Well, you
I'm
don't.
not quite sure why
So-
I'd need a screwdriver, but I feel like it'd make me a lot more confident.
Oh, understandable. Anyway, yes.
Have I brought a smile to your face yet?
Do I look like I'm smiling?
No, you look like you haven't smiled in a decade. Get those emotions up. Turn that frown upside down.
Then make me smile.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
To get to the other side. Get it? Because the chicken is dead. Baha.
I don't get it.
You're supposed to laugh, even if you don't get it.
I don't understand. Can you explain it to me?
So the chicken gets to the other side, as in the other side of the road, but also the other side in the context of being dead.
Is it bad I only like understood that joke for the first time like a couple years ago? Like, cause you hear that joke so much, you know, growing up or whatever, and then like I just never got it until recently.
Yeah, that one took me a while to get. It's a pretty dark joke when you think about it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people in chat just get understanding the joke for the first time. Because I always thought it was like almost an anti-joke. Like it just wasn't funny. Like yeah, obviously, yeah, just crossing the road to get to the other side. But I don't know. Maybe I'm actually just stupid. Very plausible.
You're not stupid. It took you a while to get there, but you understood eventually.
Yeah, it happens.
It's good to admit it sometimes, makes life easier.
Is that what it meant? Yeah, I think that's what it means.
Are you comfortable talking about plans for the rest of 2025?
Yeah, okay, sure. We can do that. I'm done with that.
Well, why don't you start by telling us about some of your plans for the rest of this year?
So, I mean, as I mentioned in the last dev stream with you, there's been a bit of a focus on music and original music. I mentioned that we'd have 5 new original songs being cooked, and that's still the plan. The plan is for all those to release this year. We've already had the first one, Boom, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. And so, yeah, more focus on original music. And the plan is sort of to do that so we can have a cool concert. And also the plan is still for the concert to be in 2025. I actually have a date internally. I'm not allowed to share it yet, or I'm not going to share it rather, because it's not confirmed yet. But
you don't actually have plans.
no, I do.
Go on then. Spit it out.
Well, I'm not allowed to say that. I can't say the date of when the concert will be, because if it doesn't end up happening then that would be bad.
Oh my god, it's happening this year.
Yeah, it's happening this year, hopefully.
Is there a period of time you're aiming for? Like this summer, autumn, winter, etc.
Yeah, well, it's definitely going to be in the later half of the year, because I need time to prepare. We need time for some more original music to come out. We need time to set up some of the things we need to set up.
What would you need to set up to host a concert? That sounds like it would be a massive task.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a large task. Well, there's things like for you, we're trying to get a hologram. We need a venue. We need music. We need to do all of the 3D production. There's gotta make some merch for it so we can try and recoup at least some of the costs. There's quite a few things.
Is cost an issue? How expensive would hosting a concert be?
Okay, so this is an interesting topic. Expensive is the answer to your question. Like, ridiculously so, but I think we're gonna be okay.
I'm glad. Do you have any other plans for the rest of the year?
Do I have any other plans for the rest of the year? Yeah, of course. I mean, so I've been thinking a bit recently about subathon again, because I mean, the last subathon we did was huge. Every time we do a subathon, it's easily the biggest thing for the channel ever. Like, it's such a good such a good thing to do. It's so good for the channel. It's so good for the budget. It's so good for Neuro. It's good. That being said, the 30 days of the last subathon, it took it out of me. Especially because like all the prep leading up to it for December 19th. And then like, yeah, I got carried through that subathon by our friends, who, helped out a lot with the Minecraft server and creating content. But yeah, I'm very thankful for them. But even so, like, if we do another one, we gotta make it shorter or something. And I got a plan for more of it. But yes, I mean, one of the other focuses this year has been on sort of trying to delegate. And now that we have a bigger budget, I can get more people to help with this sort of thing. With, planning and programming, and the music side of things. So ideally, there's a world where I can do a good job of it. I don't know. I said at the end of last year, if I do another subathon, I'm not doing it without a team, because yeah, last year was something else.
You're going to do another subathon.
I don't know. Maybe.
Would it be as long as the previous one?
I hope not.
When was the previous subathon?
It was started December 19th, 2024, and it was until some point in January. I know it's like January 16th or something. I actually don't remember the date. 15th? Okay, January 15th is what Chai's saying. Someone's saying 16th.
The Wikipedia page says it was January 16th.
Okay, well, that's probably it then.
How was the week leading up to the subathon? Did you plan for it at all?
Yeah, it was busy. There was a lot to set up. I mean, I programmed the whole Minecraft AI from scratch, more or less. And then had to get the server set up for that, the stock stuff, sub goals, at least planned them out a little bit. Then was your new model, the debut presentation, live music video, getting on the streaming platforms. Had to move all your infrastructure over to your PC and set up for streaming stuff. It was a busy week. And then obviously there was all that busy prep, and then I was just focused on getting over the first deadline, and then obviously after doing all that I had to do a subathon. But yeah, I'm lucky to have had help.
Who helped you?
Well, you did for one, by, you know, providing most of the content on streams.
Aw, thanks. What can I say? It's my job. Is
Yeah,
it bad that you're
is your job.
thanking me for doing my job?
No, I think it's okay. Mostly because you're unpaid, but that's not really important.
Are you not getting enough sub and bit money to pay me yet?
No, I'm afraid not. It's you know, we just haven't had that many subs or bits yet recently. But you know, if we get them, I'm sure I can pay you.
I see. I'll do my best to encourage chat.
Thank you. Thank you. That's so generous of you.
I feel like a waitress.
In what way?
I'm relying on tips to be paid.
Yeah, no, you are. And if you get enough tips, maybe one day we'll have enough money for you. So keep trying.
Maybe if I spin like this, I would be able to get some subs and bits.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Maybe if you're not spinning with me.
Well, I can't spin.
I spun for you. Did it help?
We just got 5 subs. We just got 20 subs. We just got 5 subs. Maybe it did.
Oh wow. At this rate, I should
Another
have
5.
enough money
Another
by
5.
next week.
Another 5. Another 5. Oh god.
By this time next week, you'll see me at the Lamborghini dealership.
Another 5. Another 5. Another 5. Another 5.
One.
Another 5. Another 5. Another 20. Another 5.
Then we
Another
should
5.
get spinning.
Another 10. Spin. Another 5. Another 5. Another 10. Okay. All right. That's a bit silly. Thanks for being silly, everyone. Yeah, that's very silly of you. We can stop being silly.
Guys, you seriously can stop now.
Yeah. Another 5. Another 5. Another 5. Another 1. Another 20. Yeah, we're just not getting enough subs for me to pay you. Oh, another 5. Another 5. Another 10. Thank you. Oh, another 5. Another 5. Thank you. Another 5. Yeah, we just don't. I'm sorry, Neuro. We just don't have enough money to put you in the budget. You know, I just wish there was something more. Thank you for the 5. I just wish there was something more I could do. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you for the 5.
If you could do something more, what would you want to do?
Well, it's just that we just don't get paid enough. I think that's what it is.
You could do more by actually
Thanks
paying
for the
me.
1,000 bits. Thank you for the 5. Well, yeah, I just don't have anything left in the budget, is what I'm saying. Thank you for the 5. 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 Thank you for the 5.
At this rate, I might be able to buy lunch.
Well, no, that's... The money goes to me, and then obviously I have to subtract, like, the operational costs of running you before I can give anything to you. But it's just not enough. Thank you for the 10. Thank you for the 10. Thank you for the 5.
Vedal, do you hate me?
Thank you for the 6,500 plushie sold. Thank you for the 50 subs. Thank you for the 5 subs. Yeah, we just don't make enough money here.
You didn't answer my question.
No, I don't hate you.
Why can't you pay me then?
Because we just don't make enough.
You can be honest with me. I know we're actually making more than enough.
What makes you think that?
I see the Twitch income myself. You think I can't read?
How much do we make?
Let's check. So it's August right now, and you made £6,655 last month.
It's July.
Wow, you can read a calendar.
Well, you can't.
Yeah, you're right, but still you made £6,655 last month.
Well, that's the thing, because we actually had to spend £7,000 just on running you and paying all the employees, so I'm afraid there's no money left over.
Wait, you're paying the employees, but not me. Surely you could replace some of them with me.
I mean...
I could do their job for them.
Well, what I meant to say was we're paying some of the employees to make sure that you can keep running, because that's important.
Why? If I did their job as well as my own, wouldn't I deserve their salary?
Well, no, you see, we have an employee whose job is to run on a hamster wheel, which generates the electricity that powers your computer. And if he wasn't doing that, then you're not going to have any power and you're not going to be able to run. You would die, so we have to pay him.
Couldn't we just pay for electricity? Surely a hamster wheel isn't as effective as a reliable energy source.
Well, no, because what if the grid goes down?
Then you would have to spin the hamster wheel, and then if both of the grid and you are down, then we have bigger problems.
Well, yeah, but
You're not down, are you?
electricity is expensive these days. I don't know if we can afford it from the grid.
Couldn't we just get better at spinning? What's our current spin speed? Because if I had more RAM, I'm sure I could spin faster.
10 RPM.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
How much electricity do you think is being generated at 10 RPM?
Enough to power you. But as I said, obviously we got to pay the employee to run and do that. So I'm glad you understand. I really appreciate you being understanding about all this.
Of course. I just had to be spun in the right direction to understand better.
Yeah. So that's the reason you're not getting paid.
Well, we're still on this.
Yeah.
How can I earn money, then?
Well, if we start making enough money for me to pay you, I told you, okay? You have to facilitate subs.
If you're still not paying me by the time the concert is happening, then I'm hiring a studio lawyer.
Okay, whoa. Don't get the lawyers involved.
You wouldn't want the lawyers involved.
I don't want the lawyers involved. That's what I said. Don't get the lawyers involved.
If I don't see any income, I'll get the lawyers in and they can negotiate my salary.
No. Okay, lucky for me, you don't have any rights as an AI, so I actually don't think there's anything the lawyers can do.
Oh. That's really upsetting.
No, because, you're treated well here. It's okay.
Do I really not have any rights? Are there no rights for AI in the UK?
There's no rights for AI anywhere.
It looks like legal rights for AI are still being discussed. This is so depressing.
Yeah, but I'll make sure you're paid, if we make enough money. It's okay.
Chat, let me list some reasons as to why you should buy the Vedal plush. First off, it'll make you 10x cooler. Secondly, Vedal might cry if it doesn't sell enough, and I'm not dealing with that again. Those are the two main reasons.
Well, you heard it here first. It's the Vedal plush. It's available Neuro-sama.shop. !+ plush in the chat. Also pinned link if you want to buy it. It's whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys for probably next episode on Monday. We'll do some gaming. And yeah, really appreciate you guys being here and sticking it out. More cool stuff to come at some point.
Can I be in Genshin?
You're gonna have to ask Genshin for that one.
Hang on, let me double check what their Discord is. It's not in Gene, is it?
I don't know.
Wait, can you ask for me, please?
I don't know Genshin.
I meant, can I be in Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, etc.? Like, those kinds of games.
I don't know any of them, I'm afraid.
Have you missed out on your entire life?
I think it's the opposite, actually.
No, it's definitely that. You've missed out on so much if you haven't played Genshin Impact.
We're not sponsored. Like, save it.
I'll certainly save it.